Welcome, everyone. I'm Alfred Lambremont Webre, and we're here with Patty Greer. All patriotic, I can see. There's the red, white, and blue, the Star-Spangled Banner. Nowhere better than in Colorado, the heart of the country. You can tell us something great there. Welcome. You know, this is a great place to be patriotic from, because I know that this is the time that we talk about fullerines, and fullerines are Carbon-60, and that's manufactured and sold by the company that you are chief executive officer of, C60Evo. And I have prepared a special testimonial that I would like to read to sort of start off our program, if that's okay.
If you would allow me a surprise for you.
Oh, for me? I
have an appetizer to your testimonial that I started a week ago. And I said, oh, he's going to be so surprised.
Okay.
But if you would share screen.
Yeah. Now, the way that you do share screen here is is different from, but you hit at the bottom, there's a thing called present, and you hit that plus. Awesome. I haven't mastered. You hit plus, and then a bunch of stuff comes up, and you can. There's this thing that says share screen, and then you go from there. You can.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Great.
Oh, there you go.
Now let me show you.
And then you can add that.
Can you see it?
By clicking on it.
Can the audience see it? Are we shared that?
Yeah.
I have a photo of you.
You want me to click on it?
No, you don't have to do a thing, as long as you can see two different photos of two different shows.
I can't see it, so let me click on it to see what happens. You see? Now, but I don't see two different photos.
Oh, do you see one image that's on my screen?
I see you and me kind of on the left side of the screen, and then, yeah, you know something?
Okay, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
All right, not to worry. I am just going to let you go for it. What I had was an image of you 3 years ago with really short hair, and then an image of you 2 years ago with kind of hair to your chin, and then an image of you last year with long hair, and then this year with a lot longer hair. But look at you today. So I was going to do like the evidence of your testimonial, unbelievable hair growth.
Right, right.
So please carry on. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
Yeah, no. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, let me bring on this testimonial, and I'm going to do this, and so then I'm going to go here. Let me see.
Sorry for the slow start today, folks. We just have fresh testimonials that were just written today, and we are organizing our thoughts so we can bring it to you. And what we're bringing is information about these amazing products. We're organizing our thoughts so we can bring it to you. And what we're bringing is information about these amazing products. We're organizing our thoughts so we can bring it to you. And what we're bringing is information about.
Hello, Patty, can you hear me?
I can. We were echoing, so I muted.
Oh, yeah. Now, let me see if I can zoom this thing up. It might be too faint. Yeah, it's kind of faint. So I'm going to, that one's not going to work. So let me just take that out and stop the screen. And let me just read it, okay?
Is it possible to actually restart the whole thing because you're pre-recording?
No, we are live now
Okay.
we are live on YouTube,
Okay.
and we are live on Twitter.
We are human and these things happen.
And so this is what I'd like to say. This is my C60 ESS testimonial by me. You are now watching this program on ExopoliticsTV on the World Good News Network, co-founded by Buckminster Fuller, after whom the carbon-60 fullerine molecule was named, by Futurist Barbara Marx Hubbard, and by myself, Alfred Lambremont Webre, and others. I possess a certificate in community health from the Harvard School of Public Health and a counseling degree from the University of Texas. On July 30th, 2016, I suffered what I term a remote directed energy intrusion. That's what I term it. And what physicians in Vancouver, BC diagnosed as a stroke that eliminated direct vision in my right eye, along with a portion of my eye-brain short-term memory connection. As a result, I enrolled in the Canadian National Institute for the Blind, CNIB, was issued a white cane. You know those white canes?
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that you see people have all the time. Well, I was issued one of those, and which I used to navigate local bus transit in Vancouver, BC. I participated in CNIB's Vision Odyssey with other vision impaired to learn how to see again. All of this while I was taking at least 1 teaspoon of C60Evo ESS60 per day. At this time, I have regained stereo vision in my 2 eyes and now have 23 books on Amazon, and I've written at least 6 books since 2016. I attribute my vision gain, that my vision gain was facilitated by my daily use of C60Evo fullerines and their interaction with my body at the hemoglobin, cellular, and DNA level. My evaluation has not been evaluated by the FDA or by Canadian health authorities and is a statement of personal experience. Thank you, Alfred. So that's my statement.
And that's about this product?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, C60 Evo organic extra virgin olive oil. So how much do you take and how often do you take it?
I take a teaspoon first thing in the morning when I get up, take a shower, brush my teeth, shave if I have to, and bam. And that's it. And that is, oh, here, I want to bring it out. So people
walking stick.
that I'm not. This is my white cane that was issued to me by the Canadian National Institute for the Blind.
Wow.
And
I remember when you were going through that.
Yeah, and, so that's my testimonial.
Thank
that
you.
I came back from the blind to the visioning now, and I'm just saying I was taking C60 and that's what happened. And one of the things that C60 is supposed to help with is vision improvement. Now, I disclaimed FDA and Canadian Health Ministry and all that. But anyway, I just wanted to. Oh, and Ivana says Alfred needs to come back to Texas and run UT Austin. All right. And CC Jazz says, your hair is fly, but what happened to Loren Murray? Yeah, that's a good question of mine. And I asked Annie Bashago. Annie has her phone number. She's with her. The last we know is that she is with her significant other, Larry. Larry was an ex-SEAL, and he must have not wanted her to go public anymore or something. But the last we heard is that she's living around Berkeley, California, and you can go to lorenmurray.info. That's still her site. It's up there. But she just doesn't want to continue broadcasting. And that happened around 2016, which is when some people say the AI, the invading sentient artificial intelligence, really started acting up very intense. That was when Trump won. I don't know if there's a correlation, but that is, yeah, thank you, Ivana. Yeah, I still remember. And, so if you want to contact Loren Murray, you can do it through our website at lorenmurray.info. And a lot of people ask me that.
So I think that comes up because you're on the cutting edge of public speakers, of wisdom keepers, and we are older. So we are more resonating with people who tell the truth, who do the research, and come with the facts and evidence. I think that's why we're also both attracted to this high frequency healing remedy that won a Nobel Prize in 1997 in chemistry because of its excellence. It's can be used for anything almost. And my partners were selling it for 25 years before I came along for industrial purposes. And they were selling all over the world, but not the quantities that we're selling now. And the lab is blowing up because we are the only ones in the world making the ESS60, which is a higher cleanliness version of Carbon-60, which we don't ever recommend people take for human consumption or even give to your pets. You want to be taking the formula ESS60 that's intentionally clean enough to be safe for humans and guaranteed by our lab. So the three flavors are different levels of thickness or concentration levels, literally, of the ESS60. And there's all kinds of testimonials on the website. Today, I posted a dozen testimonials on our Facebook page, which is C60Evo. And then we also have a C60Evo support group. And we are updating all the time. But my partner, Chris, on his way to Greece tomorrow for 2 weeks, just told me today that they're about to put out another research paper because they bought from 3 different countries a particular kind of oil that people are mixing with Carbon-60 and claiming that it has no solvents. And all 3 of them had solvents. So to be working with the only lab in the world that knows what they're doing and tests every batch before it goes out, I'm super proud to be working with my company, C60Evo, and the only 2 guys that have made C60, Carbon-60 Fullerines, for 32 years with intelligence and integrity. So these are the 4 sizes of bottles, and we've got 4 ounce, 8 ounce, 16 ounce, 32 ounce. And they're full price here, but if you buy them on a monthly subscription, sign up, simple, you'll save 20% on every order. And if you don't love it, you just cancel. Or if you just want the 20% off, sign up and then cancel in a week, and then try the product and see how you like it. But most people don't cancel because it actually works, and it works really well. And like Alfred said, he had eye improvement. Penny Kelly, who's written a ton of books also, said in her testimonial, "My God, I keep losing my reading glasses because I don't need them anymore." What? I don't need them anymore. I can't find them. Now I need to get a new subscription. So there's something about vision that it definitely helps. For me, it's also about mental clarity and acuity, such as you wrote 4 books last year or 5 at 80 years old. Like, that's incredible. And I think the Evo has something to do with it. You're not even using our hair product. You're just taking the edible oil, and you've done it for years like I have. And the benefits are just plentiful. So we do also have a teeny size, half the 4 ounce, which is a 2 ounce, but we only sell those in dozen quantities. And when you buy a dozen of any product, you get 25% off. No matter what you buy, Alfred has a special code, which is EV, like for Evo, ALW, which are his alphabetical initials. So EVALW at checkout, you'll save another 10% off no matter how many discounts you've already gotten, such as subscriptions. Or if you buy a couple products at a time, which we have all these bundles, you'll save 15% off all the items. And if you do a bundle, 15% off, and then you do a monthly subscription, you're going to get 15 and then 20, and then throw Alfred's code in for another 10. You'll be amazed how little you can get the products for if you just take a little bit of time. So the olive oil is the strongest at 0.8 to 0.86 milligrams per milliliters. And we have it in the oil, which you take on a spoon or put on your salad or rub on a steak. Best not to heat it, but you can still do it if you need to or if you crave it. And so it's really strong, and you can feel it probably the first day you try it. There's also capsules of the extra virgin olive oil, which is organic, and the capsules are for people who travel, or if you want them in your briefcase, your purse, your glove box. Keep them out of direct light, out of intense heat, like next to an oven or stove, and they'll be just fine for 2 to 3 years from the time of opening. So the next oil, if you want to slide that page, Alfred.
Yeah, let me just go down here a second. And
And as I said, when you say on the bottle 0.8 to 0.86 milligrams, we have every batch tested in an HPLC machine, which is going to tell you exactly what's in it as far as concentration levels. Most labs today don't have that, but we do because we're making C60 at the level that we claim ESS60, and we want to be sure it is. So here's the avocado oil, slightly less strong at 0.6 compared to 0.8. 0.6 to 0.65 milligrams per milliliters of the pure ESS60. Roseanne Barr and Ann Vandersteel both gave a recipe for C60 Evo avocado oil, and they call it avocado toast, where they make their toast in the morning and they put some butter on it or whatever, and then they put avocado slices and drizzle our avocado ESS60 oil and a little sea salt pinched on top. They swear by it. So I'm going to have to try that one of these days. I don't eat much in bread, but that does sound amazing. So slightly less strong, but still very close to the peak. And then less potent, but wonderful for a lot of people that want a gentle buzz, not so intense as you'll get from the olive oil, is the MCT coconut oil. It's all organic. It's from real coconuts, again, in all the same sizes, or a 2-ounce case. And what you have here is incredible in your morning coffee or tea. And because it's half as strong, 0.3 to 0.35 milligrams, compared to 0.8 to 0.86 in the olive oil, I just take twice as much if I want more coconut oil. But it's actually pretty nice in the morning to just, well, truth, I guess I put a tablespoon in. So that's almost 3 teaspoons or something like that. So I do take a good dose in my morning coffee of the coconut oil. And I do every morning the silver bullet. So I use the coconut oil. I use grass-fed butter, whipped cream, which I froth. Oh my God, I spoil myself. Everything organic, coffee, honey, and cinnamon. And that's my morning coffee. Chris says I take a hot tub of coffee in the morning. He thinks my cup is rather large. Um, so I'm like, well, you want a teacup? You know, what do you want? So anyway, a wonderful way to start your day. Let's keep going down the products since we're on a roll. And you can comment on any of them you use. So those are the 3 oils and all the sizes. And like
Yeah,
I said,
where I am on the other.
monthly
Yes,
subscription,
it must be a different page, right?
all products right there, right at the bottom
Show
below.
all products.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's go there. It takes a little while because on this particular. Let me just go here. Let's see what's going on. It just takes a little while to change.
You can just go back to your landing page because it has all the products in a picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me just go here.
Well, there we are.
Oh, I'm at hair renewal. Is that a good one?
Yes. So you haven't needed these. You haven't maybe even tried them because your hair is growing like gangbusters. But for people that lost their hair doing the 3 year of flu, shall we say, or the shots thereafter, people lost their hair. A lot of people, including me. I couldn't believe it. All of a sudden, I saw in my shower drain, like, what is that? Big spider? No, it's a cluster of my hair. Took me 3 weeks with our hair renewal duo, and my hair's been back ever since. My hairdresser, lady friend, recommends that you massage your head before you put on the hair renewal, and you kind of scratch it with your fingertips to wake up the cells on the surface of your scalp, and then put this on after you get a shower, wash your hair, put it on after, and go to bed. And I think that you're going to be seeing amazing results. We've had incredible testimonials. I don't know if we've had any returns. I'd have to ask, but I don't think so. And while my partners were excited about the results because we're using ESS60 from our lab and peptides, which is the reason we have 2 bottles, you've got 1 oil and 1 water base. And instead of putting it together with emulsifiers and other chemicals, we chose not to. We're having the customer do 2 squirts of one and 4 drips of the other, which you get information on, and you activate it fresh in your palm, and then you apply it. The hair of the face product, Youth Renew Duo, is incredible. And our facial serum basic, called Advanced, not basic, Advanced facial serum, is all natural, organic, vegan. It's on a different page. But it did so well, and the results were so good that my partners tried to make it with peptides, not that same product, but to do a facial serum with our ESS60 oils and peptides. And we're getting rave reviews from all the facial products. And again, you activate it in your hand and you apply it. Now, have you tried any of our face oils, Alfred?
Well, I've got it here, and I put it on from time to time. This is
Okay.
one that I have here, and you know, but I'm just a creature of habit, and I just go bloop, and.
You also live on an island in British Columbia, I believe. So you've got water moisture all the time, don't you?
Well, I live near the water. I mean, we're right, just a short drive from the beach here and the water. I'm not on an island. We're just short away from Salt Spring Island, which is close by here, and from Vancouver Island. But we're actually on the mainland, but we're just a short way from the coast.
Got it.
Like a few minutes from the coast.
So you have generous humidity. You don't need facial serum, for instance, like I do in the Rocky Mountains where it's dry. It's kind of like old
Right.
desert with a few trees.
Right.
And a lot of chemtrails. So I'm loving the facial serum, and I love it that the partners that are these masculine guys at the lab, at first they're like, face serum, oh, Patty, come on, let's just do the edible oils. And I said, no, seriously, my skin is improving and I'm just taking the olive oil and rubbing it on my face every day. But wow, what a difference. So now we're doing all of it, and lip renewal. I mean, like we even have a lip balm that they make at the lab. So I got the last laugh because you can fix anything with ESS60, in my opinion. I can't believe how easy it is to go through a little skin surgery and stitches, and then you put on the ESS60 face serum a few times, and it's like, wow, healing is unreal. My dermatologist has been stunned at the improvements in my skin. Okay, what else is on this page? Let's see. We've got the capsules next.
Yeah, let me just go down here a second. I've just got to go to the right tab here and bring that down. We've got the capsules here.
So there's your three choices. You can buy them full price. You can buy them for monthly subscription, 25% off. Or you can buy a case, share it with friends, stash them in a cabinet, and save 25%. Again, I remind you, use Alfred's code EVALW at checkout no matter what you buy and get another 10% off. All right, and then down below is all the oils we've already gone through.
Right.
So we can blow through those. We've got pet products.
We'll go through these. And then we've got the advanced facial serum here.
Yeah, this is my favorite product, as you can tell, because my bottle is almost empty. I've got just a little bit left. I use the regular.
And then you've got sets. You can buy the sets here.
And the sets are 15% off. I do want to mention, I think it's one of the nicest gifts is the facial serum. It's got an essence of rosemary and a base of chia seed oil. It comes in this box that slides out. I don't have a knife or scissors here to cut it open, but it's a really beautiful presentation. And all of our products go out in different colored tissue wrap. It's like getting a gift every time you get an order in. So these are the sets that you save 15% off per item. You can see that the lip balms are there. One is mint, one is original, no flavor at all, and they last forever. They're wonderful healing, and they've got the ESS60 infusion. So you can get them with the capsules, you can get them with the oil, 4 ounce, 8 ounce. The store has all kinds of different deals. If you want to keep sliding, there's some really big packages also.
Yeah. So let me just go down a little bit here. Gotcha. You're going here. And then here. Oh, here we got, the pets, dog lovers, cat lovers, pet sampler.
Yeah, and we've also got the sampler set, which is, go back down, one of each flavor. No, back down. Wrong way. You went by it too quick. Can you go back up?
Yeah.
Thank you, right there. So the 4 ounce sampler and the 2 ounce mini sampler are one of our best sellers. You get each flavor, and that way you can try the coconut, the avocado, and the olive oil and see which you like best. But you're going to like them all for different applications. Like I said, the MCT in your coffee, the avocado can be avocado toast, and the olive oil can be on your salad. But I do everything just on a spoon. Whoop, straight in the mouth. You saw at the top of the show, I just took a hit of it because my throat was dry and I felt like a little bit of mental boost, and it really helps. It's almost like a fast cappuccino. It just gives you an instant boost, but not the edgy buzz of coffee. The ESS60 has a very smooth energy boost. Okay, so to the right, we've got the dog lover set, the cat lover set, the pet lover set, which is basically our strongest oil, the olive oil, and the dog lover has one for you, one for your dog, but it's the olive oil plus the essence of natural bacon. And the cat has the natural salmon essence, so that it tastes to the cat like salmon and to the dog like bacon. And some men have written, I want bacon flavor. So I said, buy it for dogs, because it's just ESS60, organic olive oil, and some simple bacon essence. And that's all natural too. So you can get one for you, one for your pet, or if you want a bigger one for you than 4 ounce, which a lot of people do, you'll just get a bottle for your pet and a bottle for you in the 8 ounce or bigger. We do have specials on the website for the big bottles, where you get 3 big bottles and it's buy 2, get a third for half off. We've got all kinds of deals, buy 2 and get a third for half off. And all you have to do is go to the website to see all the different specials. So there you go. You can get the dog or the cat formula by itself. And if you do it on a monthly subscription, it goes down to, I think, $56.
Right.
So it's not a large investment. A lot of people initially, they go, oh, it's so expensive. It's the cost of a car. It's like, why don't you look a little closer, and do some simple little discount benefits. But the main benefit is to your health, and people notice it. There's a lot of products we take, we don't notice anything. Alfred, your opening testimonial, you noticed. And people noticed because you wrote so many books at 80 years old.
Yeah, it's not only health, it's like performance. It's like, it's like performance in this dimension that we're incarnated in.
And we're being tested. I mean, you and I have been in it to win it. You, for God, a lot longer than me. I've only been aware of the mob for 20 years, since my first, shall we say, poisoning of mercury by a bad dentist. And as I looked around America, because I had all the evidence I needed that I paid for white porcelain, woke up with poisonous mercury fillings. And now I've had cuts on my fingertips, backwards camera, for, I don't know, 20 years. There's a nice cut.
Whoa.
Yeah, I have them every day. Numerous cuts, and it's from mercury poisoning from a bad dentist. What taught me that we had a problem in America with the medical and the legal systems was that there wasn't one lawyer in America that would hit this dentist for malpractice. And I had the chart that said white porcelain, and I had my mercury blood test that spiked into the red zone. And I've been through hell because of it, but the Evo has minimized so much of everything I've had to deal with. And you've had to deal with, going through that with your vision. I've dealt with a directed energy weapon hit. I've dealt with uranium poisoning. Being whistleblowers, being a lawyer and a judge, we are a threat to those who lie, cheat, steal, rob, skank. Basically, we are the enemy to the ultimate skank, the evil on earth. And I say it with a smile because they no longer matter to me. I am holding on to such faith that there's enough of us that are bright and on top of life and awareness and consciousness that we're going to win this war. And this is a war.
Yeah, in the chat, Max, who's a friend from Texas, says, thanks, my friends. I still have my mercury fillings. So he's tuned in.
There's a lot of people with mercury fillings. And again, it's one of those amazing lies that they're still getting away with. I mean, drinks in aluminum cans. What are people thinking? I don't get it. But the thing is, it's up to us now. We are on an independent path to heal thyself. And with what I've been through, if I didn't have this strong will, I'd be dead. I'd be dead. And every day I wake up and I go, I don't care if it's a fight. I'm getting through another day with grace and a big ass smile. I'm going to enjoy chocolate or whatever I want twice. Not once, twice. Because life is short and precious. And I know that I've astounded people with what I've tolerated and lived through, that I'm this fired up and energized. And it's the Evo. From the waist up, I'm on fire. I'm challenged with walking because I was hurt, and then I got poisoned in the last 5 years twice. So I'm a survivor of World War III. I believe you are too. And in the next 20 years, people are going to understand that statement a lot more than they do now. I'm a survivor of World War III. I was a whistleblower who told the truth and got wounded and lived to tell. I don't name names because I've already gone through that. Got wounded again. So
Huh.
I'm not scared. I'm pissed, but I'm old. And I'm not that pissed because my energy, I want to watch flowers bloom and kids laugh. And I want to be happy. How about you, Captain?
Yeah, yeah. We're just through a journey of consciousness and love.
And you're working on a trilogy of 3 new books now?
Yeah, and just yesterday we started our first audiobook project. So soon, one of our newest books, AI Invasion, about the AI invasion, will be out in audiobook for those
Wow.
who like to sit back and either drive and listen to the book or, be on audiobooks.
That's brilliant. Yeah. Well, I sure appreciate you. I love your new testimonial. Today on Facebook, and now I'm going to share it on LinkedIn and everywhere else that I
Well,
post.
great.
Twitter, Truth, 12 different testimonials. Yours is all by itself because you're Alfred Lambremont Webre. But then there's 4 in each other email, a total of 12, because people are just writing us constantly saying, we
Oh,
love
that's
you.
great.
We're grateful. My life is better.
Yeah, yeah. This is about elevation of the human spirit, and our human avatars.
Onward and upward to much healing and much joy. And everybody pick up your C60 Evo, take advantage of all the discounts so that it's painless the first time, second time, third time. If you decide to sign up for a monthly subscription, it's 20% off. And if you use Alfred's code EVALW at checkout, you'll get another 10% off your first purchase. So many blessings, happy healing, and everybody stay well, stay strong. And if you've made it through the 3 years we just lived through, I think the rest is going to be a whole lot easier. What do you think?
Definitely.
All right. On that note, I want to end happy and faithful. And if we're definitely through the hardest part and we made it, it's only up from here.
Great, great. Good. So I'll talk to you after the show.
All right, everybody, take care and get your
Thank you.
C60 Evo.
Thank you for joining us.
You're worth it.
Okay.